guys, my name is Valerie Raigosa.
My name is Marcos Romero.
My name is Mia Candelario.
I'm Andy Rojas. My name is Aaron Galvan.
Today we are here at Balboa Park at the House of Pacific Relations International Cottage. In this cottage, they focus on exposing different cultures from different countries, and today we are focusing on Poland. So come along with us on this Eye on Culture episode.
Want to ask you, what is it that the Polish dance and the Polish singing means to you, first of all? Yes.
Well, dancing and singing all represents our Polish culture pretty much because every single city in our country, Poland, there's always a type of dance to do, like Cygański, Krakowiak, and I find it really cool and fun to represent my Polish culture. It's fun to be in a group. It's just a great team overall. So yes.
It looks amazing.
Yes, thank you.
And next question, is this something you want to keep within your life? Do you like this culture? Do you love this culture?
I love my culture.
That's amazing.
It's awesome. Yeah, I was actually in the younger group when I was younger, so I've been doing this for a long time. I was in Malopolonus. It's like a younger group when I was I think 5 or 6 or 7 years old, one of that. And I did a few years, and then I think the group fell apart. The younger group fell apart, and then the older group came along, like Polonus right now. And then I joined because I was recruited by a former member. He recruited me, and then I joined the group. It was very little people, but then people started coming along. We all had a great family. We all learned a lot. We all danced with each other. It was great fun. It's great fun. Yes.
And following that, these dances seem to be elegant. They seem to be fast, but also slow sometimes, depending. Some people are formal. Some people are more in a loose dress, being able to move fast.
All the different costumes, they represent different regions.
Different regions.
Yeah. So, one of the dances was called Krakowiak. So it's from a city named Kraków, which was it's the second largest city in Poland. It's in the southern part of Poland. And some of the costumes are just very elaborate and they're very beautiful. And yeah, they represent different regions. And so there's the music. And I think that the music, just like we talked about before we were off camera, is that the music and the songs and the poetry and the books and everything, it just kept the country and the culture alive all those years when Poland was having a very, very hard time surviving, just, staying on the map, centuries ago. So,
it's very beautiful that you said every region has their own different dance and different singing. Like you said, they're all different within the sizes of the places. It seemed like they were smaller. What it seemed like.
Sort of like Poland is sort of, let's say, if you think of United States as divided into states, but Poland is obviously much more smaller country. So so they're not called states; they're more regions. But it's like the language may differ from region to region just a little tiny bit, and different foods maybe come from different regions. Like some kind of a stew or something you may eat in this part of Poland, and I come from a different part of Poland and never heard of it. So yeah, it's like I said, over the centuries it just kept the culture alive.
Hello class, this is Andy. I'm here with Agnieszka Bach. This is a teacher at
Polish School of San Diego.
Polish School San Diego. A question I wanted to ask is, why do you think it's important to keep culture and learning in the education system?
Keep culture, keep foreign culture in, yeah. Well, in my case, it was very selfish. My parents are still living in Poland. My whole family is there. So for me, it was an obvious thing to send my kids to Polish school. Actually, there was no Polish school at that time. We opened it. I'm also the principal of the school and the founder. To me, it's super important for the kids to not only speak the language and be able to communicate with grandparents, but also give them the option, since they are double citizen, they're also Polish and American, give them the option for the future to maybe move there, to maybe give education, to be a member of European Union. And I feel like it would be taking something away from them if I don't give them the option to be bilingual and to also be able to not only communicate, but also to have the grasp of the culture and the food and the mentality, and know about famous Poles and know about geography of the country, and It's just part of who they are. It's 50% of of who they are. Yeah.
Um, what do you think are the important lessons that are to be learned from people that are coming into the U.S. being from home?
Lessons for them.
Or maybe the struggles that they may come up.
Okay, so language is a big one. Although in Europe, I think most people are being, are learning multiple languages, so this is not a huge deal, but just the accent itself and just the fact that they are not native speakers gives them a lot of disadvantage. Um, Another thing besides language is, well, the culture is different. There are different expectations they have to adjust. The lesson that they should learn is be open, accept everybody. We all have different paths. We all have different past. We all came from somewhere, and especially in San Diego, everybody is from somewhere. Like, you rarely find a person in San Diego that was actually born in San Diego. Everybody is from somewhere within the United States or outside of it, and it's great that we accept everybody and we help each other out and we treat each other as if, we all need help. We all need the support. If I stayed in Poland, I know it would be easy for me having my parents, my grandparents, my siblings, my aunts and uncles helping me out with raising children, with the whole thing. But if I'm here, I spend holidays with friends, not with family, and and it's very important. And people are from all over, so it is very important to accept everybody, to welcome everybody, and to train your ears to the other accents, and to accept other ideas of how you spend holidays and which holidays you actually celebrate. And it's all good. I mean, we should just keep an open mind.
Be open. Is this your first time at one of these celebrations?
No, we are pretty much every year.
Every year? What do you take most of it?
So we were on the stage with the kids. We showed what we can do. We are not performers. We are school, so we mainly just showed games and songs that we learn. Um, this is great because the people that come here can, those lawn programs are here every week, and every week another country is kind of presenting a little sliver of their culture, also their food, also their costumes, and and the language and everything. So the fact that Americans can come and see every week, like this week you visit Puerto Rico, this week you visit France, and another week you visit Poland, I think that's pretty amazing, because that is helping with the open-mindedness. Like in
It's
Poland, we
amazing
don't
to
have
see how
that.
Polish culture is still alive and celebrated in the United States, a country with so much diversity. Even with all the different cultures around, the fact that Polish traditions and heritage are kept alive shows how strong and important they are. It reminds us that sharing and embracing different cultures can create a vibrant and inclusive society.